Hello, AFL champions.
Again.
I mean,
How many trophies now as Masana fan vlog?
I've lost count. I've lost count.
Yeah.
Have you been counting?
Not the money. Oh.
Have you been counting?
No, but I should because this club is giving us. Oh.
I've lost count. You know, Lutlo, I told Neo, I was with Mohamed yesterday. So he says, like his nerves. No, nerves are okay, but you mustn't doubt this team. If you doubt this team, stay home.
Yeah.
If you doubt this team, stay home.
Yeah.
And in such a convincing way. There's no doubt. There's no period or to. There were no nerves, okay, there were nerves, but there wasn't.
It didn't filter to
no
toxicity.
Toxicity. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It felt like we were putting this thing on the table,
And we did.
Yeah, but we still have to put the big one on the table.
No, that'll come.
But for me, beyond anything, for me, I and you know it's crazy that every Sundowns supporter on social media, the ones I've interacted with, everyone they wanted this trophy for the team.
Yes.
I haven't had anyone else say for any other reason.
Yeah.
And I think that was a very good reason to want this trophy for, and I think that's why we got it.
Yeah.
Nisna, Coach Roland always speaks about going into dark spaces. No one was going into dark spaces to say revenge on with that, even though we talked about the fact that they knocked us out of the Champions League. But you know this thing, if you do something, you always say, there's always good momentum and bad momentum.
Yes.
Sometimes you can lose 2 games and end up losing.
It becomes a habit.
6 out of 10. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then sometimes you lose an MTN 8 semi-final in Polokwane against Pirates, and then you go on to win 15 league games in a row.
Yes.
You see?
Yeah.
So do we always have to lose the MTN 8 final to win something on the continent?
If that's the case, then I'll happily do so every season. I'll gladly do so every season if that's the case. But how proud are you of this team?
There are no words.
There are definitely no words.
There are no words of how proud you can be about these guys. I'm gonna regurgitate a lot of things Coach was saying, you see what a half-fit Shalulile can do.
Yeah.
And it was clear. That
What? Half fixture.
No, like half-fit.
Oh, half-fit.
Half-fit Shalulile.
Oh.
What he gives you.
Oh.
Now, beyond the goal, you know when you have a point of reference, the striker.
Yeah.
Defenders have something to worry about, and that frees up Mshishi, that frees up Aubrey, that frees up Allende. It frees them up, and now we start to look like ourselves.
Yeah.
And people have been saying, Mshishi isn't performing, but it's as if like you don't see what the reason is.
Yeah.
You don't see the reason or why is Mshishi not looking like himself. How does he look like himself when he's playing in his regular position?
Look how you look today. When Peter was back and he played in his real position, he put in it would be wrong of me to give anyone less than a 9. Anyone.
I'm glad you went there.
It would be so wrong of me to give anyone a 9 under 9 rating because
I'm so glad you went there. You went there. Ronwen only conceded 2 goals in a final and away in Morocco. If you're gonna concede 2 goals, he didn't concede from the quarterfinals. So I'm saying if you're gonna only concede in the final,
away go Morocco against the champions of Africa.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And also he saves the penalty away in Angola, saves the penalty away in Cairo, and then they give him the goalkeeper of the tournament.
Deservedly so.
10.
10, Ronan. Someone asked me to ask you to give Kuluso his 10 today. He said, "Kopa was a can, so that
That goes without saying, man.
today."
You know, You know, I think individual awards. One of the reasons why individual awards like are flawed is because individual awards like scorers, goal scorers, and people who who bring their flair. But for me, Kulis is the player of the tournament. Either Kulis or Ronwen for me.
Yeah.
Oh, Aubrey
Say.
for me. But now, if I were to, let's say Kuliso, Ronwen, and now throw in Aubrey there, for me, 10 out of 10.
Kulsumdao.
Yeah. Motobi. So good today.
Because I didn't know some predictor he'd be in the lineup because I didn't know Riva was not fit.
Same. You know how long it took me and now when I wonder Riva was not in the starting lineup? I think 15 to 20 minutes, ne? And we because we were trying to figure out the system today, and I'm like, no, I think we've reverted to a diamond. And then as we were trying to figure it out, no, was like, he was so dramatic. Yo, that's the Riva here. But I understand. You know, like some things when they come to you, like, you're like, hey, wait.
Yeah.
Where's the Riva? Yeah. So we only saw the Riva happening like after a while, and I'm so glad Ntobi had such a good game.
Yeah.
In such a game of big, huge consequences
Against these opponents.
Of course. I'm so glad.
Yeah.
I'm so glad. No one is getting less than a 9, so I'm giving him a 9.
A 9.
Yeah.
9.
Oh, I wish I could have rated Lebusa, but you rate him.
A 9.5.
So good today.
9.5.
You could.
In the second half, last 10 minutes or 15 minutes when they were throwing balls into he cleaned. Toby cleaned all of them.
He said he wasn't proud of how we ended the game, like with the tactics and the antics we pulled, but it was sweeter because that's what they do.
Yeah,
that's what they do.
Definitely.
Yeah. I think AB was phenomenal in this final.
Oh.
So good in Morocco, good here today.
A 9.5.
I was gonna give him a 10.
I get to a game 1.5.
10 for me. 10.
It's yeah. So after level like game here, I think we started to shoot a review up after watching this game
because I don't think.
I think it was that good.
I'm just glad no one is getting less than a 9. So no one can really fault us.
I thought we were that good.
Yeah, in the first half, I think we get the goal because of his forceful. Like he was a bit forceful today, and he was very intentional in getting the ball in the box.
What are teams in Europe waiting for?
Nugget. Maybe they're waiting for Brahmatlati to tweet. We're wasting his time.
What are they waiting for?
I think that those teams are waiting for Brahmatlati to tweet.
Guys,
the legend must tweet.
European teams, come get your guy. Come get your guy.
We're wasting his time. Yeah, they were really wasting that time.
Yeah.
I don't want to lie to you. Even Kuliso, you're wasting his time now.
Yeah, good shot. Tips at 9.5.
9.5, I agree. Marcelo, 10.
10.
I don't have anything lower than 10 for Marcelo.
What a performance.
How he played when it was still 1-0. I didn't see nerves. I didn't see.
I think Marcelo
control the game so well.
Represents everything about this team: the bravery, the good football brains, the eliteness. I think it represents everything good and solid about this team.
I hear you. 10. Shika in the first half. But also in the second half. Today, he looked almost like his usual self. Almost like his usual self. So happy with his performance.
Yeah.
Especially after all the talk. And I'm glad the coach said what he said about Mshishi. Mshishi is a 10. This is his picture as a 10. And then when you play him as a 9, you know, you have to pivot. And it was not easy.
Yeah.
So today you saw.
The real Timbers one.
The best 10 on the continent in the past few years.
What would you say?
We haven't rated Mshishi 10.
No. I'm just thinking about Obrundiba.
Mshishi said in the virtual you were sitting, and he said for Obri to do that in the final, it shows he had balls.
Yeah.
That's what, no, those are his words. He said he showed balls.
You know,
And the coach said the same thing.
funny enough, in the warm-up, he was at the shooting drills.
Yeah.
He attempted the exact same chip against Dennis Onyango.
Yes.
He pulled it off in the final.
Yeah. Give the boy a 10.
10. A 10. A solid 10.
Yeah. Lucas was good.
Yeah.
Lucas was good.
A surprise, a nice surprise.
You know, sometimes you'll forget. When players are out, you'll forget what they bring.
Yeah.
I think I was starting to forget what Lucas brings. As much as I know he's a quality player.
What
but
football?
his hold-up play was very good. And, you know, I feel like North African defenders need players like Lucas. Players who... Like they play, they're just playing for joy. Like they're not playing for anything big. I'll give him a 9.
A 9.
Yeah.
Solid 9.
Yeah. Peter Shaluli.
A 10. A 10.
You know, one of the best highlights for me in this tournament is Zungu's cameos.
Yeah.
Zungu, every time he came off the bench, it's like he half it like throwing an ice stick in a hot cup of coffee. Like,
he was excellent in every single cameo.
Yes.
He came and played.
In Cairo, he was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Today, when we needed it, he came and
Utimile any sort of
and he's so composed.
Yeah.
You can see this is a player who played in Europe and why he played in Europe.
Yeah.
Bergman, who came off the bench?
Ben 10, and then we took off. Who did we take out?
There was still a lot of subs.
Yeah.
But I think our subs today were a bit late. Because I
Brian.
Brian Onyango. But like all of them, but to just shut off the game now.
Yes.
Like it wasn't in. No one came in and shown like Zungu did.
Yeah.
I don't think no one came and shown like Zungu did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have no ratings for those.
Yeah. It'll be unfair for us to rate any of them.
Rate the coach.
10. No, can I explain it?
Explain it, please.
But without
coach. Yes.
He caught them completely off by surprise by starting both his centre forwards.
I wish I could tell you what happened yesterday. I won't tell you.
I wonder what happened.
I'll tell you off camera what happened yesterday. Thanks so much, Taban.
Sure.
It was a tough tournament, but
amazing.
But we are here today. We are here now.
World class. Sure.
No problem. Sharp, thanks, Sine. Thanks so much.
So, a 10 for the coach. Like I said, his team selection caught everyone off guard, and he went for the throw. When you guys sent me the team sheet, maybe it was a minute before it was. I texted Rolando went for the throat. He went for the throat.
I'm so glad it worked out.
Yeah.
I'm so glad it worked out.
Yeah.
But I hear you. And Leon, he showed big cojones.
Yeah. That's massive cojones.
Yellow Nation, 10 out of 10. You see these sweat marks?
Yeah.
I stood in that sun.
And
for at least 88 minutes or 90 minutes.
Yeah.
I was in the sun. For real. It reminded me of the 15th of October, 2016. Yeah. Yellow Nation, 10 out of 10.
Solid 10 out of 10. Coach, now you asked for it, everyone asked for it, and
Debza asked for it.
Debza asked for it, and the Yellow Nation delivered.
Yeah.
They delivered.
Yeah. We've been here from first game up until here. Oh, how sweet it is.
Sure.
How sweet it is.
Can we have our champagne now?
I'm sure it's somewhere
Champagne. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Back to regular programming. Back to dealing with Jelly Chabani. My God.
Sharp, guys. Thank you.